Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today's episode, I've just had a delivery, and as mentioned, don't know whether I mentioned it on my last video or the video before, one of our subscribers, Brett, he's not on YouTube, he's not on Facebook. I've told him to get over there because he's got a really good tank. What I'll do is I'll post a little picture, well, a video at the side of me of his tank. Basically, he's got an anemone tank, like an anemone clown harem type things, basically all anemones. He's just added a few more little corals in there, but I said to him to showcase it on Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that, because it's well worth it, and there's not many people about who are just doing, you know, specific only, you know, anemone tanks, or, you know, with clownfish. Not many people are doing that on YouTube, so I said get over there, get it done, and yeah, let people see what your tanks are like. Anyway, he mentioned on the live stream that he had a 3-foot rail, Radion rail, that it would be interested, because I mentioned that I might go the route of the rail. I'll only know when I put it up to see what it actually looks like, but I thought to myself, well, you know what, I'll see what it's like, and if it's worth it, then I'll keep it up, and if not, then I'll just take it down, and yeah. So he said he'd send it there, and it's just been delivered. So what I'll do is I'm going to take it out the packaging, and I'll show you, hopefully, before I add it onto the tank, how it looks, and yeah, we'll go from there, guys. So stay tuned, and then we'll have a little look at the little Nano just over my shoulder here. We'll have a look at that as well. I've picked up the corals from Lee, and yeah, we'll go from there, guys. So stay tuned, and I'll see you shortly. Right, guys. One thing I will say about Brett is he knows how to wrap something up. I mean, flipping it. You're wrapping Christmas presents, it'll take you an absolute age for you to get into them. But yeah, here it is, guys. He's sent me the Radion 3-foot. So I'm thinking that this is going to look absolutely fantastic over the tank. Really do think it'll look really good over there. But what we'll do is we'll turn it around first, and then we'll go from here, guys. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll look better than those ones. But like I said, guys, only time will tell, and we'll see where we go. But I'll put it up, and let me know what you think, guys. Right, guys, so what do you think? Here's the rail, all up, and yeah, you know what? I think it's hit and miss. I don't mind. I like the sleek look of it, you know. But I'm thinking, does it look maybe a bit too big on here? I'm not sure. I'm gonna get some black cable ties. They didn't have any, or they only had white ones. Obviously, I'm gonna get some black cable ties. We'll tie these in, so you won't be able to see any of the cable coming out apart from that little corner piece. But yeah, I mean, come on, guys, it's lighting up the tank, in it, but it gives me, when I get that, the lid is just gonna have to be cut out, just a little piece there, and then the rest of it's just a square. So it's so simple, easy to do, and yeah, I don't know, I'm really unsure of what to think. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments below. But yeah, I'm not sure, still undecided. Basically, I've measured it, so it's spot on in terms of the in terms of the inches. It's 7.5 inches either side there. Obviously, it's 21 inches across, so these are set at 10. So, oops, tripping over. These are set at 10 from there, from the end to the center of that screw. It's 10.5. So give or take, you know, a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it looks sleek there, to be honest. Like I said, these are all going to be tied up in little cable ties, so it'll all be nice and neat. These I got from Amazon. These are just like little finger clips, just clip them on. I've added a few of them to the back, so it's all tidy at the back. But yeah, I don't know what you think, guys. Let me know in the comments. But I'm having trouble dialing this in. This is a bit of a nightmare to dial in, to be honest. It's either overflows or it underflows, or yeah, really don't have a clue. It's actually doing me head in, to be honest. It's so fiddly to get to get right. But I'm not really that concerned. It's just the noise in the house, obviously. But when my tank is cycling, then it really will be annoying. But yeah, let me know what you think, guys. And I think I can live with that. I think I can live with it. So yeah, we'll turn on to the Nano. I'll show you the Nano, and a bit of bad news, which I only just noticed, to be honest. And yeah, I'll come on to that in a minute. Right then, guys. So yeah, when I came to the tank, obviously doing my observations, as you can see, corals are looking fantastic in here, doing really, really well, in all honesty. This little Kenya tree, or whatever I said it was, this is gone round here. I moved it around here, hopefully to try and get a bit of movement. This Bernard Porter was out before, but it's that great big huge freaking crab that was wandering around. He's just knocking everything over. And yeah, bit of shaky hands there. Yeah, him at the back, he's just absolutely going on a wander, and he's just tearing everything up, knocking everything, and basically just being a general nuisance in the tank. But yeah, everything, all the corals are doing really good, guys. Really, really happy with the way everything is flourishing in this tank. But yeah, but noticed that my little sea urchin wasn't moving, so I turned him over, gave him a bit of a turnover, and yeah, sadly, guys, the guy is dead. He's actually dead. All of his hairs are actually all wilting off. That's a sign when the hairs are all wilting off. It's only under the underside. But yeah, he's sadly no more, guys. He's gone. But this guy I've had for over 5 years, guys. I've had this for 5 years, this little urchin. So yeah, absolutely gutted. But you know what? I think he's had a good life. 5 years. And yeah, done a splendid job. But you can see all the little hairs, all of those little urchin hairs all over the show. And yeah, pretty gutted, but it is what it is. It's part of the tank, guys, part of nature. But one thing I did see in here the other day, what I forgot to mention, was I seen a huge bristle worm. It must have been about three inches. So yeah, in terms of the size of this tank, it was pretty big tank, pretty big urchin, pretty big bristle worm. Couldn't get the words out then. So yeah, I mean, I've kept him in here because, you know, I mean, for me, guys, bristle worms are fantastic. They're great cleanup crew. They do the things. The only issue I had was these little dudes. I didn't want them, you know, obviously being a meal, but really they only tend to go for, you know, they can sense where a fish is ill and stuff like that, and that's when they go, or dying, and that's when they go for it. So yeah, plus these little fish, these sleep up here, you know, on the top section. So yeah, gutted about that, that little urchin dying. But you know what, like I said, it's one of those things, guys. But yeah, just thought I'd show you the little Nano. He's doing fantastic, like I said, and really just dose him. Schedule for this, guys, some people have asked, is I dose the CVE. I dose that twice a week. The Coral Essentials, I also dose this stuff, the Coral Power Grow Ready. I also dose that as well. Clean the glass, obviously. And basically that's about it, guys. Do a 20% 20 to 30% water change every 2 weeks. Now I was doing it weekly, but I changed my mind only because of the nutrients. The nutrients were going quite low, so I've decided that every time I do it 2 weeks, weekly, fortnightly, it seems to be a lot better. It seems to stabilize. But as you can hear, that bloody noise of that thing, and yeah, it's an absolute nightmare to get dialed in, guys. But let me know what you think about these lights, guys, and yeah, leave the comments below. I'm hoping that this bracket cut will come soon. Still not arrived. Yeah, doing me head in, but hopefully it'll all get sorted soon. But fingers crossed, we'll go from there, guys. But once again, I appreciate you following, appreciate your comments, and yeah, leave the comments below, and I'll get back to you guys. So as always, stay tuned for the next one, and I'll see you then, guys. Take care.